Hey everyone, my name's Alex and welcome back to another episode of this Civ 6 playthrough on the Xbox One. So, yeah, last episode went okay. We started pretty much attacking the city of Akkad. We lost an artillery corps, or was it an army? I can't remember. Either way, it was very, very sad, made me cry, all that stuff. So in this episode, what we're going to do is we're going to try and use what we've currently got here on the front line, plus some other things which were suggested in the comments to push on and try and kind of take a big step to knocking Germany out of this war, because, you know, that's really what we want to be aiming for, getting their capital and stuff like that. So, first things first, we're going to actually just kind of tidy this turn up. So we're going to do the range attacks. Right, so I was reading your comments before making this. I always read them sort of when they get typed, and then I read them as well before I make every episode. And I've got to say, thank you so much for them. I think Chris and Bill, in fact, let me check that, because you left two brilliant comments, and I don't want to get your names wrong, because that'd be kind of rude. Yeah, so Bill and Chris, yeah, I got it right. I just didn't want to get it wrong. But yeah, obviously I appreciate every single comment, but these two were particularly useful. So Chris said that what we need to do is basically, amongst lots of other things I'm going to try and take note of, but make sure we purchase 2 bombers at the start of this episode. So I am literally going to do that because Chris knows this game better than I do, and I trust him. I trust that this is going to be a good decision. I'll just have to use them well and stuff like that. So we're gonna that's a lot of money, but we need to spend it. Oh, look at that. Look at that era score. That's very exciting. But yeah, so we've purchased one there. I'm trying to think where else we can purchase one. We probably need them to be near the front line. I might just purchase another one there, whatever. Where do we have airfields? Oh, we have one here. Okay, I'll purchase one in Hattusa as well. This is it. I trust my subscribers. Oh, we need an aerodrome district. Okay. Well, that's very sad. Can we move you? Oh, we'll be able to move you next turn, won't you? But we'll get on with, make sure we get 2 of them. Get another one next turn. That is a lot of era score. But Chris said pretty much bombers will help us massively in winning this war. And I do agree. I think it's a good way to spend our money. Now, something which I have been talking about in previous videos is making sure we save enough money to upgrade our tanks, and I am very much still for that, and we'll definitely be trying to upgrade our tanks as soon as possible. Something which we have to remember, and Chris pointed this out, is we need oil to do so, and if we're going to upgrade our cavalry to tanks, so these here basically, then we need oil, and we don't really have too much of that. So it's probably a better way to spend our money right now on getting these bombers, and to really try and put these German cities under and capture them. So thank you very much for that. I did read the rest of your comment, and we'll be trying to fix some of those points in there as well. And also Bill left a brilliant comment. I'll be still trying to kind of work on what you said throughout your comment, Bill. Kind of just be more aware, I think, of things and making sure I'm not missing too much stuff. Do not worry, I know you're not criticising. I absolutely appreciate the support, because it's always brilliant when people do help. And I just appreciate it for trying to make my game better as much as anything else. Okay, so great scientist time. This is exciting. Even more era score, right? You know, I mean, we have started this episode by getting tons of era score, which is quite exciting. It's a good way to start an episode. Right. So Konya, what have you got going on? I mean, as housing's fine, our population's shrinking, but you know, I can probably deal with that. I'm trying to think, what do I want? I'm thinking if we carry on the work. Oh, we could. Oh no, we can build a bomber. We can buy a bomber here, so we'll do that actually. See, look how much money I've spent. That's probably the most money I've spent in a turn in the whole series. So, you know, this is a monumental moment. Again, I think if we could, our aluminium's still going up, so we'll probably still work on some more. You know, they could get destroyed, so it's always makes sense to keep working on more. You know, to kind of predict that things might get destroyed, and so we'll have reinforcements. Baghdad has completed the Grand Bazaar, which is good. The kind of thing which is going to help our money increase. Your housing's fine, which is weird for this game. one thing, production 39. I do like factories. We've probably not invested enough in factories and things like that. Going forward, if we're going to try and push further on, we'll need it. I'm going to go for a factory for the production. I'm aware of housing and amenities being a problem. I think one thing that was mentioned is making sure we get a unit in every single city. That's something we've been trying to do throughout the playthrough. We're not currently achieving that because cities like this have got units not being used. So we'll kind of try and make sure we're doing as much of that as possible. Can you do this yet? No. So keep waiting till we can do that. I mean, one thing I definitely want right now is money. So basically, where within... Okay, so 21 gold from there is good. Oh, good. That's just repeating the route, which is nice. Oh, the Great Scientist is here. I don't even know what this one does. I didn't even read it. How ridiculous is that? Gain 400 science for each rainforest tile here or adjacent. Okay, well, where's our rainforest? Oh my god, look at that. That is just absolutely screaming with my brain. I'm kind of looking for somewhere where there's like a lot of rainforest, but it's hard to decipher on this. I've done this on PC before and I always find it like not too hard to decipher, but as soon as we're on like Xbox, my brain is fried. I think that's got 2 adjacent. It's a lot of science. I don't want to waste this science. Okay, we have rainforest up here. Oh jeez, you're messing with my brain. Right, go around here and we'll figure it out then. Rainforest. I think that's rainforest. Okay, there's lots of rainforest around there, so we'll kind of unleash him somewhere around there. Unleash him. What a word that is to use about that. Okay, well you keep going, kind of see what the Scottish are up to. This is what I love about Civ. I mean, Scotland borders the Aztecs. Wow. So weird. I'm excited to use these bombers. It's hopefully they're going to be very good for us, and hopefully we can... Okay, so they're moving a bombard. Hopefully we can use them to bring this city down, and that would make me very, very happy. Stop healing, it's unfair. It's very, very out of order.
Cars haven't advanced that much since we were kids. When you boil it down, it's still a gas combustion engine.
Might be worth actually getting some of these. Yeah, I feel like a supply convoy would be useful. And obviously being able to upgrade to tanks is something we'll be looking at. Wonders are always good. Oh, nice. So what's happened here is the Germans continue to push on our borders. And this is why it's often better in Civ just to defend, because when you're defending, it's just, you know, you get the use of your districts. They can be very, very useful. You know, your cities, your encampments are brilliant for just hacking down things like this. And it's always, you know, really good to actually finish off the unit and kill them, because then they can't go away and heal. Okay, we could actually heal this field cannon here. No, for God's sake. My mic is in the way of my instructions. I'm not too worried about this. I'm probably gonna heal. Oh no, we can kill it. Well, I mean, if we can kill it, then... You're not dead. See, I was gonna heal, but now they're not dead. We have failed. You've destroyed an army. That's very exciting. Okay, artillery completed in Istanbul. That's great, because obviously we lost that other artillery corps or army in the last episode. as to what to go for next, there's lots of things I would ideally have in a city by now. You know, an industrial zone, stock exchange, but I do feel like while we're at war, building military units is always a good idea. Are we completed? Is that just a single? No, it's a corpse. Oh, that's really good. That is very useful. I'm thinking go for the stock exchange, keep our money coming up. Because, like, I do want to upgrade things in the not too distant future. See, the problem is I always do this in games. I kind of get obsessed with the money aspect. And people shout at me, like, you know, the money's only good, Alex, if you actually spend it. There's no point it just being sat there. It's useless just sat there. Which is absolutely right. Valetta's completed an artillery. Okay, that is a single artillery. The best way to probably improve... Get supply convoy. I'd like some of them. The best way to probably improve our amenities is to bring this war to an end. I think we've got to remember that. Because wars tend not to be very good for the people's mood. Well, that's very sad. Can we just move you then? In fact, where's the other one? I literally bought a bomber around here. I've misplaced my bomber. That's not very good, is it? Where is it? Is it on here? Yes. That'd have been bad just looking for it all episode. Oh, this is very satisfying. You know, what a purchase. Yeah. It's time to surrender soon, I think, for you. We do need to make sure we can actually attack, you know. No, we should be fine. It's just very satisfying to destroy them like this. Obviously, if we ever manage to capture their capital, that'll be even more satisfying. Right, you need moving. Should actually really help. Oh, more traders. Can we just repeat route? Why do we have to do this? Oh, I mean, that's obvious. Okay. I definitely think we need probably more sort of land units. Okay, sorry about that. I had a phone call. So I answered it. Right, let's carry on. I think we can probably keep this artillery army out of the front line at the minute, because our bombers should do enough damage so that we don't actually need to risk this. Yeah, I'm going to leave you there for the moment. But obviously, if I could, no, leave that, Alex. It's fine. Leave it. Yep, you heal up there. Oh, you're spying. That's exciting, isn't it? Well, just continue to spy. Yes, have a listening post. That's exciting. Right. Well, probably just go and sail somewhere else. I don't know. Right. Cool. Like my one. Oh, right. We have to do this. That's rainforest. I mean, let's just. I could obviously. I'm sure there's better locations. But this should actually help a lot, shouldn't it?
Nothing on this earth lasts forever. Except maybe plastic.
Cool, plastics. Right, that means we can build that oil rig, which is very useful. Another thing we need is computers for the flood barriers. How far are we off that? Okay, up there. Okay, so 2. So we need to get electricity and then that, but that's good. And I say that because it was left in the comments that if we can get the flood barrier up in Pella, I think, that we'll be in a much better position and could reclaim our districts. I think we can. So That's something we're going to try and do. Right. Nice. End the turn. Yeah, so my one big aim really for this episode is to capture that city. Oh, shut. Oh no. He's actually complimenting us. Carry on talking if you're complimenting us. We appreciate that. Oh, look, it's the angriest man in the world. You know, why would I do this? Why would I help you out? I just don't understand. We hate each other. Yes, I invaded your country and, you know. However. In fact, there is no however, we were just bad. Wow. I mean, look how it's actually, their country is absolutely collapsing. This is something I talked about in a video. Oh, Jesus Christ. This is something I talked about in a video before. The idea of...
It has been demonstrated that no system...
Okay. I'll readdress that in a second. But the idea of when, you know, actually having civilizations splinter and more than just one city breaking off, maybe like a faction. And I like how this has worked out down here. I think it's cool. Okay, Dust Storm. Baghdad needs housing. Hadusa needs amenities. That's very sad. Right, so the next thing we're going to go for, I think professional sport. Oh no, that's new government types, isn't it? I feel like you always should go for the stronger governments when you possibly can. Which one I think we should get, I don't know. Let me have a look. Communism, productions per citizen is increased with the governor, plus 10 science. Plus 10 science is good. Democracy, your trade routes to one ally city provide +4 food and +4 production. I mean, we have a lot of trade routes, so it could be useful. Don't have too many allies though. 15% discount on purchases with gold. And what I like about that is the number of economic policy slots, because they are the strongest. Oh, you know, fascism, the actual makeup of fascism is awful with the 4 military card policy slots. How many do we cover? We have 3 actually. But that plus 50% production towards units and that extra like combat strength. This had very good bonuses. Okay, let's kind of aim for fascism. I never thought I would say that in my life. Let's aim for fascism. That is not something I thought I'd be saying today. By the way, if you do think we should go for a different one, let me know in the comments. Yeah. Right. Another thing that was mentioned in the comments of the last video was to change our policies if possible to help give... what was it? Was it amenities, housing? What was it? Okay, let's see what else we can put in. So we can put in the 50% gold and resource discounts upgrade, which would be good for getting them tanks. That'd be very good, especially since we're going to have a new source of oil. So we could start upgrading them. My only problem with that is that these are very useful right now in keeping our war units down and keeping us financially stable. But I feel like once the war with Germany's over, or maybe further on, we'll do that. This needs to come out. Public transport's no longer any use to us. The housing's probably good, because housing's a problem. Establish governors with at least 2 promotions, provide +1 amenity into housing. I mean, that is good. Extra gold from buildings in commercial hubs if the city population is 10 or higher. That should actually give us a lot of extra gold. That +1 amenity would help with amenities, and amenities is currently a problem. Right. Oh, +4 gold and 1 faith per trade route. We have a lot of trade routes, so that would give us actually guaranteed gold. That actual extra gold would be nice and would help us sort of get more money together. We have loads of money anyway. You know, I'm going to put that in. In fact, no, I'm not. I think our money's actually fine right now. What I'm going to put in is the amenities one, just to try and make sure we don't have any rebellions or anything. Plus one amenity to all cities with at least 2 specialty districts. I'm pretty sure most of our cities have at least 2 specialty districts. So that should actually make people a little bit happier. Let me know if there's any specific ones you want to see me put in, because I will do it. Right, so let's range attack here. No, range attack. The logic of save that a field cannon is more powerful than a machine gun. Can't quite make sense of that. What I really want to do is upgrade, yeah, promote you. Oh yes. There we go. That extra attack will be really good in sort of holding the Germans back round here. Right, cool. So we've got 2 bombers now in range. We have the artillery in range. I'm pretty sure this is coming down very quickly. Yeah, this is done. Yeah, the purchase of the bombers was, I'll admit, it's been slightly useful. It's obviously been very useful. Look at that, that is done. Now, can we actually follow? We can. We get through there. Yeah, there we go. Off we go, come on. Oh my god. See, I have now got an achievement. How? How have I only just got on Xbox? Okay. See, that just proves that I play it largely on a variety of consoles. I play mostly on PC. I don't really play the Xbox version apart from this. Okay, so we could actually liberate this. I kind of want to liberate it. However, I will keep it. And the reason I will keep it is because I just want to secure the passageway. My big fear if we'd have sort of liberated it is we need to make sure we can get our units through here. Right, there just seems to be like city after city and no sign of the capital, which is quite frustrating. I do not want to have to take every single bloody city before we can get near the capital. Right, so the way I see this now is that we have sort of 2 options. We can either head towards Hamburg and push up that way, or alternatively capture Ulm. Now Ulm just seems an absolutely pointless city to hold unless it's got some kind of resources we want. Or it has, oh no, Hamburg has olives. I don't think we have olives, I can't remember. But I'm presuming the German capital must be around here. It cannot be far away from the here. So possibly pushing on to Hamburg would actually be my preference now I think about it. We have a free builder, by the way. How exciting is that? But if we push on to Hamburg with our force, we should be in a good position. One other thing I need to do right now is get this oil. I think we can get it, yeah. That's going to be really useful because I mentioned at the start of the video, one thing we need to make sure we have is enough resources to upgrade our units. So for example, like this, we should be in a much better position to upgrade to tanks in the next episode. Right. Well, I think we're actually a pretty... It's not quite been as long as I wanted it to be this episode, but I wouldn't really want to push on too much further without kind of guidance on what we should do next. My big thing is probably go for Hamburg. Let me know. Yeah, I'll make sure I get a video out in the sort of next week to follow this up, and hopefully we'll push on to Hamburg and capture it if that's what we're going to be doing. Thank you for watching this. Thank you for sticking with the series, and also I appreciate it massively because we just hit 4K subs, and you know I really enjoy doing this. So yeah, thank you so much. Make sure to let me know what you think to the video down in the comments, and I will see you in another video soon.